After the best year of my business, I thought I had it all figured out until everything started unraveling. Clients disappeared, my momentum stalled, and for the first time, I questioned if I even had what it takes to keep going. In this episode, I'm pulling back the curtain on the season that shook me and the small but powerful steps I took to rebuild my confidence and come back stronger. If you've ever doubted yourself, this one's for you. Let's jump in. Welcome to the Moms Make Money podcast. I'm your host, Jenny. I'm the owner of Moms Make Money Collective, a podcast and visibility strategist and mom of two. Many moms feel like we need to sacrifice our careers for our children, but I wholeheartedly believe that we can have a thriving business and family at the same time. In this podcast, we're going to be diving into the ins and outs of running a business as a mom and getting real and raw about all things parenting. So buckle up because we're about to go all in. Hey, and welcome back to Moms Make Money. If you listened to the last episode called The Month I Almost Quit My Business, then you already know that season of my business was anything but easy. I opened up about the lowest point in my journey, how I went from riding high in 2022 to feeling completely burnt out and uncertain in 2023. It was raw, it was real, and today I want to share what happened after that breaking point. Because while that month almost took me out, it also became the starting line for something new. Rebuilding. Not just my business, but my confidence, my vision, and my belief in myself. If you're walking through a hard season right now, or if you've ever felt like you're barely holding it all together, this one's for you. So let's rewind a bit. After a wildly successful 2022, which was my highest revenue year, my most aligned clients, and my most visible moments, I thought I had it all figured out. But then 2023 came in swinging. Client projects dried up. A semi-rough pregnancy knocked me off my rhythm, and somewhere in the chaos of motherhood, business, and just trying to keep it all going, I started to second guess everything. Not just my offers or my pricing, but myself as a whole. Was I still good at what I did? Was I still capable of learning? Was I even cut out for this anymore? That kind of internal spiral is sneaky. It doesn't just slow you down, it makes you play small, hide, avoid marketing, and even avoid showing up in general. And that only makes the gap between you and your goals feel bigger. So yeah, confidence, it was completely rattled. But here's the thing that I had to learn. Confidence doesn't magically return when your circumstances change. You have to rebuild it on purpose. So for me, that rebuilding started with one small shift, and that is me giving myself permission to stop trying to force what wasn't working. So I paused the pressure. I took a step back from strategies that felt out of alignment. And I stopped pretending that I could do it all without support. And instead, I started asking for help. And that gave me enough space to start rebuilding. Now, this was not an overnight transformation, but here is what worked. So, number one, I reconnected with results. So I looked back at testimonials, wins, kind messages from clients and students. Sometimes we need proof, our own proof that we're still doing work that matters. So looking at these kinds of things can be really helpful. Number two, I simplified everything. So I took a look at my offers, my schedule, my systems, and if it didn't serve my family and my future, then it got cut. Simplicity gave me so much breathing room, and breathing room gave me clarity. Number three, I showed up imperfectly anyway. So I reconnected with my podcast. I reached out to people I admired, even when I was nervous, even when I wasn't sure if anyone was watching. Confidence isn't about being certain, it's about choosing to move forward even when you're not. Number four, I created a support system. I stopped trying to be an island and started building community again. And masterminds, collaborations, and genuine conversations with other moms who just get it. And lastly, number five, I redefined success. I stopped chasing what success looked like to everyone else. I stopped chasing what success looked like to everyone else and started asking, what does success look like for me right now in this season? So for me, it was being present with my kids, doing work that lit me up, and earning enough to support my family without sacrificing my sanity. And once I got clear on that, everything started to fall into place. So if you're in a hard season, I want you to hear this. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means that you're human. This is the long game. And sometimes the most powerful growth happens underground. in the quiet, messy, unseen moments where no one's clapping for you yet. But your story isn't over. Your impact is not canceled, and the business that you're building in the margins of motherhood and the in between moments in the nap time hustle, it still matters. You're not behind, you're becoming. If this episode resonated with you, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM on Instagram at jenny.sunnison or leave a review letting me know what part of this episode hit home. And if you're ready to rebuild your own confidence and momentum, you don't have to do it alone. Come join us inside the Sustainable Service Society, where we keep it real, support each other, and simplify business for moms like us. Because confidence doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing what matters most and knowing you're not doing it all alone. Okay, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd love it if you would head on over to our free Facebook group called Moms Make Money Collective to connect with us further. If you're more of an Instagram fan, make sure you're following us on Instagram at Moms Make Money Collective. If you're loving the show, make sure to leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcast. Your feedback means the absolute world to us. We'll see you in the next episode.